it's one of the most prevalent things that no one talks about. And Lionel's someone who talks about it, and he puts it in spaces and places that make people feel uncomfortable, not through his doing, but through the fact that we have a lot of shame and guilt around this tragedy that takes place all around the world to so many people. A lot of people have been abused.
And then try to create a counter and be like, no, we're talking about adults. But then when you got a news broadcaster trying to tell you that a 15-year-old is a grown woman, then it's like, what's really the difference between a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old?
Mhm.
Or when you got men literally paying to see a girl who looks like she's 15 to see provocative images or videos of her, what's the difference between a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old? And if you're going to relate it to this situation, this is what they do. This is part of their grooming process. They're going to talk to you. They're going to be your best friend because you're going through the emotions. You're going, one day you hate. How often do you hear these young kids be like, I hate my life?
Yeah, I hear that a lot,
Yeah,
actually.
I hate my
Yeah.
parents. I'm upset. Shoot, maybe that the newest rap album didn't hit as hard. I'm not happy with this. Next thing you know, it's simple things. It literally starts with simple things because again, you're growing, your head's all over the place, and that's when they can come in and just be like, "What's up?"
Astronomically greater effect than anything we would typically publish in science. Well, the number one reason, Stephen, I've kept you in suspense long enough, is if there is a step parent in the family.
Or what are your thoughts on that one?
That's what the data shows,
Mm.
unfortunately, because that's why they tell you if the step parents in the family, it goes up 7 to 10%. And there's another stat that they use when it goes to that also. But that's the other side of the coin where you have the step parent that has this duality.
Yeah.
Either they don't give a crap and they're going to show you, or because they have no loyalty to you, they're going to create that dynamic of, hey, I care about you just so I can prey on you.
Mm.